but I'm live streaming. Are you interested in doing an interview?
Yeah, totally.
Totally. What are you out here for?
So we're out here. Our group is Portland for Palestine. We are an organization fighting for Palestinian liberation and fighting for an end of all U.S. aid to Israel, as we believe our tax dollars are, as they're funding Israel, is the main source of where the killing and all of course the weapons too that the U.S. gives to Israel. And without that, Israel wouldn't be able to continue their genocide of Palestine.
Got it. So are these like a bunch of different groups that are aligned against Trump today?
Oh no.
Yes.
Sorry, what was the question?
Yep. Sorry. Basically, it's a No Kings March, but there's other groups coming in to support us, is what it sounds like.
Yep.
Oh yeah. No, exactly. Yeah. So I mean, we like to be here because this is where the people are, and we firmly believe, Trump's attacks on Gaza, on Palestine, his collaboration with Netanyahu is a direct threat to our cause. And I mean, even though he brokered a ceasefire deal, there's still bombs falling. There's still people being murdered and killed. There's still no aid getting into Gaza.
And the funding is continuing.
And the funding's continuing. So while Trump preaches to be, president of peace, he's really not. His actions don't line up with that.
So he came in saying he was going to stop war. You say he's perpetuating it.
100%.
Even if it isn't like our military on the ground.
Oh yes, 100%. And I mean,
it is our munitions.
It's our munitions
American
that
munitions.
are going down. It is American-made weapons. And then we recently just did an event for Venezuela to oppose his attacks and clear escalation in the region. There is talks of sending a airplane carrier to be parked off the coast of Venezuela,
right.
which is a clear aggression. Not to mention, I think over 50 just fishermen, civilians have been struck by the U.S. Struck by U.S. forces under the guise of they're bringing drugs in, but there's absolutely no evidence to suggest.
What do you think's really behind that? If that's the narrative, what's actually driving that aggression?
Control of oil, so that they can have regional control.
Resources. And I also think it has to do with the fact that Venezuela's President Maduro refuses to cede to Trump's power, refuses to cede to U.S. homogeny, and also, the president of Venezuela is also aligned with Palestine as well, which is also, a clear indicator against U.S. aggression. So because, he won't align with the ideals that the U.S. wants them to, that's also.
He also defies the blockade in Cuba. He's one of the only regional
yes.
trade with Cuba.
So it's more of an international alignment thing that's playing out. Yeah.
Yes. Oh, yeah, definitely.
Mamdani met with Trump, I think, yesterday. How do you think that went? Do you have any thoughts?
I mean,
as an observer of history, you just have to. That's my only observation. Who can say what it means? I don't think it's just more of a kind of a press thing, but nobody could have thought that something like that would have occurred in that way before.
Yeah.
So I think as people who just observe history, we can just sit back and actually be entertained rather than live in shock.
There's a bit of a splinter on the right now with Israel.
With Israel, but I was just going to say, this meeting with Mamdani and
Absolutely.
seemingly how well it went, and how Trump seems to be supporting Mamdani is going to splinter the right even further.
So do you think...
Not only is there the splinter that in regards to Israel as well.
Yeah. Do you think there's some alignment that the left and the right could find in the next few years on these issues, or is that hopium?
I think it really depends. It really depends on the right, to be honest, because there's some things that are not negotiable, right?
Yeah.
And human rights are always not negotiable for us.
Right.
So if they're willing to change their stance on that kind of thing, sure. But I mean, that's it. So, I don't think the left needs to move to the right. I think the other way.
Right.
I'll also say, in terms of alignment on the left and right, when it comes to foreign policy, the left and the right, the conservatives and the liberals, almost always agree with intervention.
There's something other.
Yes. So when it does come to foreign policy, and when it comes to what we look at, which is anti-war work, we find the left and the right to be very similar when it comes to that topic.
So are y'all associated with the ICE march tonight, or is that separate?
Oh, that must be separate.
Got it.
First I'm hearing about it.
There's supposedly some group is going at 5 as part of. splinter off of the No Kings March.
Okay, that's good. I mean, it seems as though crowds have dwindled at the ICE facility since the threat of the National Guard is gone. So it is good that there's still activity going on there.
Thank you so much. One last question. Do you have a message for people at home listening?
Yeah, I mean, question your mainstream media. Question mainstream media, and we fight for an end to U.S. aggression everywhere. We fight for an end of all U.S. aid to Israel, and pay attention to Palestine. Don't stop paying attention to Palestine. It is correlated to all these issues and all these domestic issues that we do find so that most Americans find so important. So, foreign policy. We need to internationalize our politics, apply human rights to everyone, not just, U.S. born citizens and our civil rights.
Thank you so much for talking. I really appreciate you.
Great. Well, thank you.